So, I'm here at the services, and it's track day, Anglesey. I booked this bloody track day. I booked it in March, and 5 days later it was fully booked. I had to get one in June, because it's more likely for it to be clear skies and stuff. The weather forecast for tomorrow, it says about 5-10% chance of rain. That's going to be decent. I've got the helmets here, my fire extinguisher here, gotta be prepared, all that stuff. Strap the camera here. I don't actually have much with me, and so I brought my floor jack and that stuff with me in case I need it. I did some extensive maintenance on the car, got brake fluid changed, got new tires, got new brake pads in the rear. I changed the oil in the engine, put slightly thicker oil, Valvoline 10W40, changed the differential oil rather to also Valvoline gear oil, air filters of course. Wow, North Wales dude, nice.
I've been stuck inside my house too long, can't stand being all alone, wasting hours on my phone, I'm ready to go now.
There it is.
Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger Chwrn Drobwll Llantysilio Gogogoch.
Which is the Church of Mary in the hollow of the White Hazel near the Fierce Whirlpool, and the Church of Tysilio by the Red Cave.
Again, it's not much. There it is. I missed the sign. So it says here. Raised paddock, pit complex, control tower, media center, cafe, bar, blah blah blah. Camping up ahead. Right, that's where we're going. Camping.
My heart is full of hope, I'm on my way and I won't ever stop. So here I am, about to explore. I feel like us like never before. I'll take a chance on reaching my shore. My heart is full of hope, I'm on my way and I won't ever stop.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I wanted to make some food, but it ain't happening, chief, because I need to boil some water and stuff, but I can't have a flame out in this bloody wind and stuff. But of course it's raining right now and it's windy, but I'm hoping it doesn't rain tomorrow. It'll be windy and stuff. This is my fucking car. Right here. Now that's a vibe. That plank there, hopefully tomorrow's a good day. Well, it's bloody morning, alright. Birds are chirping, and sun is shining, I reckon. I can feel it radiating a bit through the tent. And I can see some shadows outside, so let's get cracking. This is alright, you know? What do we got here? Look at this. If that ain't dry. So everyone's arriving. But yeah, hey, I've got my gardening chair here. Hold on, let me show you. 15 quid. It was a good 15 quid at the services. So, am I complaining? No. I've got something to sit on while everyone else unloads their cars and stuff. Mine is already... Well, mine loaded itself here. So while everyone finished setting their cars up, I went to check in, got my number allocated, and soon enough they called the sighting laps for the International GP circuit layout. Sighting lap over, most of the people who thought I was maybe just a visitor now realize the LS400 is actually going on track, and some came over to talk about it.
Right.
I've just been nosy. Yeah, you were behind us on the sighting lap. We couldn't believe it. We'll say, not believe
What, the
it.
yellow
Yeah,
Lotus?
VX.
Yeah.
VX220, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're admiring it.
You alright?
What's under the bonnet?
Just a lazy 4 litre V8.
Just a lazy.
A lazy V8, yeah.
I let this GR Yaris pass me and I had to see if I could chase it. The first bunch of laps I was still getting used to the track and getting a feel of how sticky it is. Also testing to see if the improvements to my braking system were worth it and did anything. They sure did. The brakes seem to do well enough-ish, right? Could be doing a little bit better. That's a Subaru Forester, right? Yeah. Lowered Forester, nice.
How'd it go?
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Oh, they really smell your brakes.
Yeah, let it cool down.
Smoking as well.
I think 4 laps max and bring it for a cool down.
Oh, definitely, they smell. You passed me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You weren't giving it the full beans, were you?
No, I was cooling down after that.
So was I chasing you on the cool down lap? Maybe.
Very strange choice.
And this is not how you turn. Good thing the car doesn't have enough power to carry much speed into this corner. But that was far from the racing line needed for the corner. In my defense, I stayed to the right to let the BMW pass. And I forgot to brake properly.
Bit too fast there. Not very experienced.
Here I almost fuck it up again. I'm looking forward to the coastal layout that lacks the hairpin. I'm starting to be more determined. I noticed grip levels are good, braking performance remains great however much I use them, and runoff areas on the track are pretty large and decent, so in the eventual case of failure, I should be good. I try to stay on track long enough to do a few back-to-back hot laps, allowing that I don't get blue flagged or someone comes off and we get yellow or red flagged. Having analysed all footage, this is my fastest lap of this particular layout. The harsh fast braking zone from the straight towards the hairpin and the straight exit in it, and my lack of power and heavy chassis means I am at a massive disadvantage on this layout. Enjoy the full lap without me talking. In retrospect, I could have possibly stayed on the throttle and carried 5 to 8 miles per hour faster speeds on the straight between the church and still managed to brake well enough at the rocket. My line was a bit wonky at the hairpin too. Also very hard to judge when to brake for the bus stop and how hard as to not go hot into the corner. Yo, LGBT brakes. Look at that shit. In tune with the month of June. It rhymes. Is this what melted tire looks like? Holy shit. Melted fucking tires, bro. So then, I had some food. Car's still in one piece, even though it smells of brakes. So I've used my floor jack to jack up the car, just so I could turn the wheels and have a look at them better. Because this is from other people's tires, right? Which then it sticks to this. Yeah, it's just had food. This is the brake that we're getting, and then yeah, fun times. So this is doing really well. Really impressed with it. For such a big interview, just doing this on and on and on and on and on. The coastal layout was then used after the brake was over, and it was a much needed change. The hairpin was removed, and instead we got the corkscrew, a twisty chicane with interesting camber and relatively steep downhill slope. The afternoon brought with it clear skies, and the sun was shining too, warming and drying the track and increasing grip levels, and lifting the spirits of pretty much everyone, including yours truly. I was out to get some people, namely the cars with similar power to weight as mine. And as a reminder, my car may have close to 290 horsepower, but when you consider it weighs around 1,800 kilograms, that's a power to weight of around 160 horsepower per ton. Now, an MX-5 Miata that weighs under 1 ton and has around 140 to 150 horsepower can be an interesting opponent. Or the Subaru Forester, which is in the mid-ground of both power and weight. What my car has going for it is top speed. Would it not be limited to 150 miles per hour, it would pull past that like a train, allowed enough space and time. with this nice view going downhill through the Corkscrew, I want to introduce to you the best hot lap of the coastal layout of this circuit. I will shut up now. Some of the things I have improved were definitely carrying more speed from church to rocket and definitely braking much later. However, out of this corner, sometimes I'd be on the power too early and it would upset the traction. Out the bus stop, I could have possibly carried a bit more speed through the corner, but overall, even though the layout changed, most corners remain the same, and I have made some improvements. For example, in lap 6, I have tried to carry a bit more speed through bus stop, but clearly I did something wrong somewhere else, and the time reflected that. And the back end kicking out. Towards the afternoon, it got quite hot, and of course, for safety reasons, windows must be closed. So somehow, because it's nice and sunny, I guess everyone's sending it a lot harder, and someone spun out as well, come out onto the grass. So of course we get red flagged. It's so nice out, look, it's crystal clear. It's very clear, it's sunny, it's nice and grippy, it's amazing. But yeah, we're gonna be out now, I guess. Oh well, just go look for the marshals, see how red the flag is continuously. We get another few laps in and then heading home. It's almost 4 PM now, so it's gonna end at 5. And oblivious me, during the time I was on track, a relatively massive off happened in the tire wall, and it took a little while for it to clear. Luckily, I heard the driver was okay, and I saw the car much later, and it did not look too bad either. Would probably still drive with minor repairs. For privacy reasons, I blurred the car. Who knows, and who doesn't, it shall remain unknown. Wasn't that fucking great? So I went out again, determined to practice some more. Then I started chasing this MX-5, which seems quite fast. Then I remembered it's also geared better and doesn't take a whole coffee break between shifts. Yes, my LS sounds like it shifts fast, but by the time the torque converter actually sends all the power through, it's pretty much tea time. Reason why I try to mostly stay in second gear, which features torque converter lockup, and only use third gear on the straights. So my track time was over. Around 80 miles driven throughout the day and around 10 UK gallons or circa 45 litres of fuel used later, it was time to call it done. The brakes were still good, the tyres still rolling, the car still running just fine. A luxury car that was never intended for this type of use. With some light modifications, it managed to not only survive but do surprisingly well. Testament to old Japanese care and attention. 142,000 miles and still kicking, and it drove me home over 200 miles later that evening.
Keep this open a little bit. Give the engine some breathing, and then got to pack up my tent, you know, because we got to be going. I wanted to reverse on the grass, but judging by how hot everything is and how dry everything is now, don't want this grass to catch on fire.